guys, today we're going to be reviewing the WITCHBOX subscription box. It comes in a pretty normal, discreet mailing box. I won't show you the other side as it has my address on, and I don't need any stalkers coming to the door. So, without further ado, let's get into it. So, when we open the box, we are greeted with a little sign here that says magical secrets lie within, exclusive and hand-picked items brought to you by WITCHBOX. I've had these guys, I've been subscribed to these guys quite a bit, and I've loved every single one of their boxes. Everything is so useful. Like, they have some like crystals, they have spell kits, they have little information cards so that you can create your own book of shadows, and I've had a few subscription boxes in the past, and I definitely think this one is one of my favourite. So when we open the box, we're greeted with just some black plain tissue paper, and on top is, I can get that bit open, your information card about your box. August box, and it is themed around magical readings. So in here you get a little information card that tells you everything that's in the box. So instead of going through reading it all, I think I'm just going to dive straight in and see what we have to offer. One thing I do like about this subscription box is that it shows you how you can use your box throughout the full month. So instead of just like going through it all in one go, it tells you what to use on what week and how to use it, which I think is a really good idea. Another good thing about WITCHBOX is that they try their hardest to keep everything as plastic free and as eco-friendly as possible, as well as being vegan. So the first spell kit is this one. It is opening the third eye chakra. Third eye spell kit. So let's take a little look-see. Right, let me just put the box down here. I'm gonna run out of room at this rate. So in the first spell kit, we've got a little information guide on how to use the spell kit. So it says, this spell will help you to open your third eye, which will give you greater insight into... So you get a little note card on how to perform the spell, and the little description is, this spell will help you to open your third eye, which will give you greater insight and intuition. And then it gives you all the instructions on the back and the ingredients on the front. So we have, I can get it all out. So in this kit, it pretty much gives you all the herbs and ingredients that you'll need in order to create your own spell jar. I think I'll do a really honest review on this subscription box, as I think it's only a good idea to make sure you guys know all the ins and outs about everything and what I like and dislike. I think one of them would be, I wouldn't mind the spell jar being slightly a bit bigger, because yes, it'd be good that you can still have all these herbs left over for different things that you can use, but at the same time I feel like I'm going to lose that as soon as I've made it, because it is tiny. Okay, moving on to the next bit. Okay, next in the box we have a make your own pendulum in separate little kits that you can do as and when you want. As I don't know, kind of some subscription boxes I feel like you just get given items and you're just left to decide what to do with them yourselves, whereas this actually tells you how to use it and like what the magical correspondences are for each thing. So in here we have another rose quartz pendulum, some string, and I assume a bead to decorate it with. To be fair, with this you could also wear it as a necklace, because I'm pretty sure you can buy necklaces that are like this anyway. So if you don't want to use it as pendulum, you can always use it as a necklace. Next in the box, I haven't actually been through any of this yet, so I was waiting for you guys before I do the review. So it's very much a first impressions on this box. Like I said, I have had this box before, but I've not seen this one before. So here is one of the scrolls that they've given us. It's a fortune teller scroll. Oh, I assume that you use this with the pendulum. So Little side note, pendulums are like a form of divination. They swing one way to give you a yes answer and another way to give you a no answer. You can literally do them as simply as that to answer yes and no questions, or similar to a Ouija board, you can get boards for it. So I guess this would be a similar one that we would use, and it goes into more depth about the answers the pendulum's given you. So that's actually really helpful because I needed one then, I don't have one. So that's actually kind of perfect. Next we've got another scroll, and on this is another, it's like they add pages for your Book of Shadows. So if you keep subscribing to them, you get more and more pages, and by the end of it you'll have like a book for different sort of information. So that's kind of good if you're lazy when it comes to writing things up. This one is on Tasiography, which is the art of reading tea leaves, and it just gives you a basic rundown of that. Oh no, we have an empty organza bag, so maybe it's hiding somewhere in the box. Fingers crossed. Next we have some rose petals. We always get little information cards on the crystals. I'm assuming that's what was in this. Fingers crossed it's somewhere else in the bag, in the box, and it's just fallen out. We have some incense, citronella. I've never actually smelled citronella incense before, so I guess that's a good thing to try out. You can always add to your incense collection with these, so I think it's great. Oh, that smells good. It smells like fresh, like cleaning products. So make my house smell nice and clean. What else have we got? We have, oh, here it is. You've got a crystal that was in the little bag, I assume. So it's a nice piece of sodalite. Next we have the last few things in the box is, let me put that one down there. We've got a third eye design art card, which is cool. I think they are currently, or I don't know if it's still going, but they have a competition going at the minute for you to design your own piece of artwork so that it, what's it called? Features in one of the next boxes. So that'd be cool if you could follow them on Instagram. I think their Instagram is at WITCHBOX UK, so go check out one of the posts for that. And then, oh, another pendulum board, that's also cool. So we've got the one on the scroll and then one on here, which is amazing for, where's the pendulum gone? For the pendulum. So I'll show you briefly what I mean by this. 1 second. Okay, so I'll show you guys my own personal pendulum, as I haven't made the other one yet, so it'd be quicker just to do it this way. So this is what a pendulum looks like. It's normally a crystal in like a pointy shape. It's normally a crystal in a pointy shape, and you use it to answer yes or no questions. So you'd hold it steady and it'd move one way for yes, and then it'd move one way for no. So then if you use these sorts of boards, you can hold it pretty much on top of it and see where it gravitates towards that. It's going to be so much easier if I put this on a flat surface, but you get the idea of it. So that's that one. Oh my god, I've got such a pile of things at the minute on my desk, I'm running out of room. Okay, and the last thing in this month's subscription box is the Wild Chard Let the Tarot Tell Your Story book. I've not actually seen this book before, so oh, that's cool. It's a reference book for every single tarot card, which I think is great because I can't remember the meanings half the time of all of them, so I always have to go back to my own reference book. So having another one is a great idea. The WITCHBOX ship worldwide, so if you're in the UK, you guys are lucky because it works out slightly cheaper. I think it works out as what, £29 a month, and then anyone else to the US or international it's £38, and that includes shipping. So it's not bad. I think it's not a bad subscription price, because normally if it's like international, they'd probably charge an extra 30 quid on top for shipping, so the fact that it's included in the price is really good in my eyes. Every box is completely different each month, and it all has a different theme. So this theme, I'm assuming, was like tarot cards and divination. They've had different themes in the past. So there was a goddess theme where everything was pretty much white, which was really cool because normally all their packaging is black, so it was kind of nice to mix it up a little bit. Let me think, what are the other ones? I think last month was a familiars box, which was also really good, but I definitely think this one and the goddess box that I'll put a picture here have definitely been my favourite. The final thing in this month's box is a small little black velvet pouch, and in here is, I believe, all the major arcana, I think that's how you pronounce it, tarot cards. So you have things like the Fool, the High Priestess, and it's very nice designs on each one. It's kind of like a black and white theme. It would be nice if, I think, if the actual pictures maybe represented each card a little bit more, or that's just me being picky. But that's kind of cool. Death card, you can kind of see the face in it. Just going through them now. There's another one, the Sun, which is also really cool, as I think, like, I like how it's a good idea that you've got the tarot cards in here, but at the same time I'm hoping that maybe they will give the rest of the suits of cards, so like the Wands, the Pentacles, Cups and Swords, that it'd be good to have them in like the next box, so you actually end up with a full set. Feel free to check the guys out on Instagram at WITCHBOX UK, or their link will be down below. I've got a blog post on there about how to make a money bowl, so if you guys were interested in looking at that, go ahead and click the links down below, and that will send you to the blog post. If you enjoyed this video, please feel free to check out this video, as